G'day guys, welcome to Man Cave Tuesday. Hope you all had a ripper week. So what do we got going on in this video? A model replica World War II Harley Davidson. Get that bloody welding table done. Check out what Nay's doing in the woodshop. Head over to Alastairs on Harry the Boulevard. Check out his new man cave and the new camp chair. Do a bit of a talk on the 2020 videos and the ride, and of course a few other bits and pieces. All right, let's check out this model replica World War II Harley Davidson. Okay guys, so as I said last week, Peter Ermel actually built this model replica. It's a Harley Davidson WLA. That's a 1942. Apparently they made these motorcycles between 1940 and 1945. So this was the most common military motorcycle in World War II. So this was derived from the civilian motorcycle, which was a WL, and then they added the A, and I suppose that's for Army. And they made about roughly, I think it was 78,000 of these particular motorcycles. There's a couple of other ones, and I've got some books here, which actually, I've had these for years, which actually have it in here, but they also have a few other models. So Harley Davidson also sent these to Allied forces, and I think the Canadian Army got 80,000, or it might have been combined 80,000, and that was the WLC. The only difference was just details in it. Now the civilian motorcycle, all they did was, to make it military spec, was to add a bash plate. They altered the front and rear mud guards, and then added the cool gun holster, which actually makes this bloody thing. So there was a Navy one. This is 738 cc's. I think it's got a top speed of 105 kilometers an hour. There was a Navy one made, but I think they only made not very many of them. It was 1200 cc, and I think there was only about 1,000 of them made or something like that. But apparently the downfall to these motorcycles was the Jeep. The cheap automobile that could be, which was the Jeep, that could be mass produced and was just a whole lot better to use for the army. Now they had sidecars and they had rocket launchers and all that kind of stuff. But I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at the pictures in the book and actual old pictures, and this thing is just so down to the absolute detail of what it is. It's absolutely brilliant. I mean, Peter's done a bloody fantastic job, with the painting, and you can just see he's added all the little bits and pieces, like the scuffs and the dirt and all that kind of stuff. It's just absolutely brilliant. Bloody love it. Thanks, Peter. I've had this one for years. It's just a Chinese bloody thing, which is supposed to look like this, but clearly nothing to what that is. So there you go. That's the Harley Davidson WLA, made from 1940 to 1945, the most common army motorcycle in World War II. There you go. Back to the man cave. Wow. Some days you wake up, and you guys have seen my hair, it's crazy, but sometimes I'm looking in the thing and I'm going, hey, no need to fix it. Rightio guys, so today is build day. We're heading over to the shed, and what we're doing is this, the welding table. Now, you guys know that I am not a welder. I weld only every now and then, or most of the bloody stuff that I've done is just to teach myself welding. So this project is building the welding table, but it's a multi-purpose table. It'll house my big vise on there. I have there's so many different ways that I'm trying to build this thing or work it out. I'm using scrap stuff, so hang on. Rightio, so this is what I'm working with. So that's the old desk that I had, and I had pallet wood laid over the top of it. It housed, I had this big vise sitting on it. It worked really well, but in between building this shed and the gazebo's being pulled down, it was in the backyard and got all weathered, so I have to I'm refixing it. So I've got leftover lumber from the build of this shed. These, I can't even remember where the hell I got these bits. That was going to be a letterbox for out the front. I just haven't got around to doing it, so I'm pinching that from that project. These angle irons was when I was going to build drawers for the back of the Jeep, but I ended up buying those other ones because it was just crazy cheap not to. Got some casters from Bunnings and some leftover, I think this might be leftover from something from Nay, some ply there. And this, Matt's Mrs. Haley, her dad, that's I don't know, they gave it to me, so. Oh, Jesus. Be careful of that going up your bum. So my plan is to do the base. I'm going to build a frame, use this plywood, put the casters under that, then attach this table to that. Then using the angle iron, I'm going to weld that through there, and then these ply boards will be the surface of that, and then of course put this on the top, bolt that to the top, and that should be a done deal. Hopefully that all makes bloody sense, and be very wary of that going up your bum.
That'll bloody fix it. Rightio guys, so that's a bit of an oddball way of doing it, but once I shore it all up, she'll be bloody sweet. Ah, frick. Bloody hell. I swear you just get these odd ones. And they just be bloody stupid. Oh. Watch this, I get a different one. Hey presto, there you go. Bloody hell. Rightio guys, so that is the base. Heavy, solid. Will do the bloody job. So now we've got to put some casters on this. Rightio, so I reckon the best way is going to be on these two long pieces. Make sure that the casters are on there, whatever. There and there. And I reckon what we've done with other ones is we'll use the big fat screws. Oh, look at that! Hey? Got myself an under motorcycle wheelie. Jesus! Why do I do stupid shit? Righto, cool. So there we go guys. Hang on, I'll turn you around. That looks like bloody fun if you ask me. That's something that I'll kill myself on. Rightio, chuck that on there. That, and that's a, I reckon that's a pretty, I don't know if you can see that guys. Yeah, that'll be a good height. Because normally it was, yeah, way, well obviously you can tell how much it was like that much further down. Cool, alright, so that part's done. This can get rolled out of the way. What have you done? What? Why have you painted over that? That was such an iconic thing in here.
It was not. It was an unfinished thing that I just wasn't having fun with, so...
Is that clear coat? Oh, what's that clear coat? What is your crazy idea with that? Because
you'll just have to wait and see.
Oh, alright. Crazy. I like that clock thing, even though it wasn't a clock. It was cool.
It was going to be a table.
Oh, was it?
Originally.
Ah, right. Oh, so, Nay's, oh, have we seen this? Nay's now painted, so she's got a green, what do you call that? Antique green? French green?
It's French blue, but I call it sage green.
Oh, okay, cool. So, got all that done. I don't know, have we seen this? That's all now being done as well. So, you just got a clear coat to go on this thing.
Yeah.
Righto, we'll leave you to it.
Okay.
I'm going back to my shed.
Excellent. That's what we built it for.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah, okay.
Go.
Alright, I'm going. Rightio guys, so now time to build that shelf. Where all the grinding and the welding and oh god, all the hot work. Hot dirty work. It's at 110.2 I'd say. Rightio, let's see if she fits. Oh, really? I reckon that's just about, that's bloody spot on. That'll work. Cool. So I've got to cut one more of those. I've got to clean up all this ready for welding. Righto. Rightio guys, so time to do with your bloody helmet. Time to start welding. Hopefully this auto sense, I don't think this is going to work, but we'll see. Everything's cleaned up. Oh, I better put the gloves on. Where's my gloves? There we go. No, helmet is not working. Get the old faithful. Not too bad. That's tacked on. I'll do this other side. That'll do the job. Righto. Now I've just got to go around and do the rest of it. Cool. Oh, bloody hell, guys. I was going so well, yeah, bloody kicking along, and then set this thing up. Went, hang on a minute. There's something bloody dicky with that. I don't know if you can see it on the video. I think you can. This end is smaller than that end. I must have stuffed my measurement. It must have been, I was doing the measurements to the top, from there to there down, and on this one I must have bloody picked that one. So I've got to cut this bloody back off and then re-weld it down a little bit. Hey, it's very rare a time that everything goes smooth. But anyway, there you go. Rightio, problem fixed, guys. So give you guys a close-up of the welds. Obviously I've tidied them up a little bit, but as you can see, as per, I even tidied up the really old ones that I did. I think where I went wrong was this support that I put in years ago. I like saying years ago, I think. This one here was obviously a shorter one, so that might have thrown me off, I would say. But anyway, that's all straight. So now that ply can sit straight in that, and that's really thick ply, so I don't need any supports. That should be it. Righto. So what I'll do now is give that a quick spray paint with black. Cut those things to fit that stuff in. Then I'll start on the top of the stuff. Getting late in the day. Yeah, I can feel it. Rightio guys, this is what we've got so far. Now this is not attached to that because I want to put the top on before that. Attaching this will be the last thing I do, and I'll just use brackets. But got the shelf on. She's all level. Looking pretty good for a workshop bloody bench. I'll take that for a win. So now we've just got to make that fit on here, and apparently here is Matthew.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's all right. That's cool. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I like it.
It's not attached to the bottom yet. I'll just use brackets to do that.
Yeah.
So cool. Yeah, just up to this. So that there is going to be flush. We decided to make it flush just so that it doesn't take up extra room. And the other thing was that it's flush as it is to the side, so we could only have a overhang on the side. So just to make it, we'll just go flush all the way around. That was the deal, wasn't it?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, and you've still got edge to clamp to anyway.
Yeah, well that's it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, Matt's here. I'm going. Smoko. Rightio, guys. Oh, bloody hell. Now to get this done. So what I was saying before was this ends basically right at the edge, same as this. There, right at the edge, and then you've got all this overhangs. So what I've done is just run a line all the way along, and I've got an angle grind that all off on both sides.
That was a bit scary. Rightio, so that is now cut to size. I tell you what, oh, that really hurt me bloody back. Not in a bad way, just, you know, using the muscles. So what I've got to do is I'm going to whack it on, see how it looks on there, but I've nearly forgot, I've got to put these, make these to go in here. I'm going to put 4 lots in here, because I don't want this to be like a drum. I want this to be fairly solid, because when I'm bashing on it, I think you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, it's like when you're trying to bash a nail back out of a piece of wood, you bring it right close to there and you bang just there, not out here. Hopefully you saw that, because you get that vibration, which then counteracts what you're trying to achieve. Oh, I think I might have sounded smart. Oh yeah, it's a damn sight bloody lighter, guys. Ugh. I've only got one of these pieces, so I better be bloody right. So far, so good. That'll do the trick. Brilliant. Yeah, good stuff. Rightio guys, so it's starting to get bloody dark now. I've got everything grinded up so I don't annoy the bloody neighbours. I've just got it now weld up, so I've got 4 of those support pieces in there. That should give me heaps, plus that steel's really thick, so righto, get welding. Rightio. Leave it with me and I'll bring it back when I put the bloody top on. Rightio guys, you getting sick of me yet? Bloody hell, alright. So these boomers, I don't know, something. So there you go, that's all welded. So it's welded on top, and as you can see there's, you know, something, this was just basically tucked because I didn't want to be grinding off a whole heap to make sure that stayed flat. The welds are on either side. Down there. I won't take it too close because I'm sure it's pretty crap looking, and I haven't worried about dressing any of that up. But yeah, that's it. It's on. Looks like crap, but as per usual, and I've proved this over and over, I've still got Nay's postie bike, cocky shit, utter crap bloody welding, and that thing is still bloody holding up. Oh, which way did it go? Rightio guys, so apparently Nay was filming, as you just saw, of all the mad scientist stuff going on in the shed. Alright, so that top is now on. So I've just gone around, tacked it all the way around like that. I'm going to try, just for the hell of it, I mean that would be right as it is, but I'm going to try and do it all the way around. This is all going to get grinded, smoothed off. I'll try and make it a bit fancy looking. So, but it's on there, and I did some real bad, ugly, bloody welds underneath there. I didn't even bother trying to grind that bloody paint off to be able to. I just went for it, and but it's stuck to it. So yeah, Nay was saying she loves. Oh, actually, I have to dust it all off, but she liked the burn effects on the wood. It might be something she's going to give a shot at. So I'm calling that a night. It's now 11:30. I'm going, having a shower. Got to go and see Alastairs tomorrow at his new man cave. So that'll be coming up next. Bloody hell, guys! I've just come out to the well, as you can see, the Bendigo Livestock Exchange, or the cattle yards, or you would normally call them, but they've got it all. Look at this: restricted area, sale yard related business only. Wow, how things bloody change, eh? So you used to be able to just go in there whenever you want. drive around. Actually, I actually got Nay to ride the boulevard. This is years ago. And she rode Harry around the stockyard. I think it was a bit daunting for both of us. But she did it. It was a good place to, for the kids and just when they're first starting off riding. Anyway, righto, so we're off to Alastairs. He's now moved from where he was before. It's the other side of bloody Bendigo. And so, new house, new man cave. So we're going to go check out his new man cave. And I've got that chair that we did the base. Me and Nate built it, so you'll see that. All right, see you when we get there. Woo-hoo. Rightio guys, so we've turned up at bloody Alastairs' new man cave. Of course, oh yeah, there's Alastair over there, but there's Harry. Righto, let's go in. Righto, Alastair, so this is it.
This is it.
Now Alastair looks a bit sleepy because he
It's my day off. I'm just
yeah, just chilling.
chilling. Yeah.
The old KDM,
Yeah.
looking all pretty. So this is just pretty much the same as what you had before, except it's just bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got
So it's just a bit bigger and same gym, same bike, same racks.
yeah. It's crazy how much of the motorcycle stuff, and I hear that a lot now.
It just takes up so much room.
Yeah.
Um,
Just you get so much stuff.
I tell you what though, when I moved in, I thought, oh, it'd be great to have a big space again and all that. Then you put everything in here, and it fills up real quick.
Yep, I'm
Yeah.
the same with
Yeah.
the new shed. It's
Yeah.
the same bloody deal. Yeah, crazy.
But I've got the rubber flooring
Yep.
all over, so I
Yeah.
can actually.
This is really good. I love this.
Oh, it's fantastic.
And they don't move around much.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
And they're just sitting there, aren't
They just sit there. I mean, they're heavy. Each one is probably 5 kilo.
they? Oh, what?
They're pretty
5
heavy.
kilo?
Yeah, they're heavy, man.
Oh, how big is it?
Oh, not that one.
Oh, so it's 4 of them. Yeah,
Oh,
right.
more than 5 kilo. Feel that?
Oh shit. Yeah, right. I gotcha. That's more than 5 kilo.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
That'd
shit.
be great.
Are they expensive?
I got them fairly cheap at about $30-$35 a piece.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you go to a sports shop, you're going to pay $55-$60.
Yeah, and that's a
Yeah.
bit. But yeah, brilliant. Not too hard to keep clean.
Yeah, they're alright. You just vacuum it. And,
Oh right, yeah.
yeah. They don't like petrol.
Nah.
No. If you drip a little bit of petrol on it, it bubbles up and it looks like something's about to explode.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Can we do it? Can we do it? Yeah, right. Cool. Oh, you got a bloody rowing machine.
No, that's...
What the hell is that? Is that row and pedal or
This is exercising without actual exercising. This is like...
exercise while you sit on your ass?
Yeah. This is Kai's...
Oh right, bit of cardio.
chilling while she's on her
Yeah.
phone or watching TV or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, brilliant. Cool.
yeah.
Right, well there you go. So where's all the man cavey?
I've only been here for a month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, give me time.
Yeah.
I got my box filled up with gym stuff.
Yeah.
So that used to have my chainsaw and all that sort of stuff
Oh,
in there.
right,
but
yeah.
So now it's in the gym.
Bloody hell, there's some big weights there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Crazy. Big weights for a big man.
Yeah, I'm not as strong as I used to
So
be.
you need motorcycle paraphernalia there, and then you've got to have your gym paraphernalia there. You know, like
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger pictures and
Yeah, okay. But yeah, all of that whole thing is motorbikes and camping.
yeah, right. Yeah, that's
Oh.
it. Yeah, crazy. Love it. It's good.
Yeah,
It's good.
for sure.
All right, well there you go, guys. That is Alastairs' man cave. And like every man cave, they are all different and all suited to what we do. Righto, back to my man cave. Sorry, guys. I forgot the most bloody important thing. So there you go. There is
Thanks,
that
mate.
chair.
It's awesome.
Go open it up.
Yeah, I'm just feeling the weight.
All right, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not that much heavier.
No, but it is. You can feel the difference, but it's like steel, not aluminium.
Yeah. But hopefully, it won't break.
That's it. So well,
Oh yeah, I see what she's done.
yeah.
Hmm.
We both did this one.
Oh, you did this as well?
I
thought it was just
actually,
Nathan did this.
sewed all the square, cut it out, cut all these out.
I
think
kind of
I
feel
put-
better if Nate did it.
Well, I put one on, and then she did the rest,
Alright.
and then most probably went over my shit. So shade cloth, just put little corners on. And so if it stays on there,
Yeah,
it's got to
yeah.
be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, There we go. Oh yeah, you've seen it stretch out a
So
little
it
bit.
does stretch out?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And there's still got more stretch on it, but not too much,
But
obviously.
in sand, that's going to actually, it's going to stay even and sort of float on the,
Yeah,
on the
that's
soft stuff.
yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, in theory.
So obviously, we're not going to know how good our little thing is until we get out and start doing blue
Yeah, well,
rag and
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
it's definitely comfortable, mate.
Brilliant.
I feel more secure on this.
Yeah.
Maybe because I know that it's just more solid.
Yeah,
And
it
it's-
was thicker. It's made out of steel. I don't know whether that makes any difference, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Done.
Awesome. Thank you.
Tell them back to the man cave.
Back to the man cave.
Rightio guys, I have finally got the welding table done. Hang on.
What's going on in here?
Hello. I don't know, stuff, things.
Making more signs.
Yes.
And this is just every time I come in here, this is changing.
Yeah.
But you still don't know. You're not revealing what it is.
No, like...
You don't know what it is, do you? You're just going to see what comes of it. Inspiration will spark at any minute.
Exactly.
We're all
exactly.
very excited now to see
I
what
don't
this is.
think you are. I think you tell lies.
Righto. Okay, so over here, oh look, kiwi fruit plant and okra, Asian, I don't know, I've never heard of it before. Rick and Donna came over, and Donna's from Denny, she's moving to Bendigo. She grew this from a kiwi fruit that she bought from Safeway or wherever, a supermarket. So apparently, I think this is either a male or a female, or you got to have male and female for these things to fruit. So there's two other ones. Anyway, potted it there. We're going to see what happens. And the okra apparently grows really long, and it has like these things that grow off it. Right, so there it is. That is the done deal. One welding table, multi-table, whatever. So we'll pull this out. What I've done, oh look, there you go. So all that orange stuff, I ended up looking like the gingerbread man by the time I finished doing it. That is all now ground to raw metal, which obviously you're going to have to, if you want to sit a piece of metal on here and weld it, this it has to be metal to metal, because that way I can grab this and bring it up through here, and I'll just hook it onto that, and I don't have to actually have that hanging onto the two parts that I'm welding, if you know what I mean. Most of you blokes do. But here's the question. Now this is going to obviously be liable to rust. So what I've done at the moment is I've got the WD-40 and I've just sprayed it over it, wipe it over like that, and I suppose I'll just do that every now and then, and that will keep the rust off it. That's what I used to do with this when it was sitting out in the rain. I just sprayed the WD-40 all over it, and it's kept it pretty good. So is there something else that you guys know that I'm supposed to do? Or is that, you know, where, I don't know, engine oil, or, yeah. Is there something special, or
Am I right in thinking the WD-40 or any type of oil, just keep a film on that, will keep it from rusting. Right, so I've welded this on. I was going to bolt it and I thought, nah, bugger it, I'm going to weld it. This is it. I mean, this is my table. It'll be here till I'm bloody dead. So I've just welded it on. Look at that. Hey, crazy. I like it actually. A welder would hate it, but I love it. And that's what I've done here. My idea was to weld all the way around this and smooth it all over and make it all pretty. But as I started doing it, I went, oh, bugger this shit. I've just done it in these tacks, as you can see. And I was going to paint all this so it was flush, but I just really like that look. So I went, bugger it. I'm just going to leave it like that. To my eyes, and even they said, no, don't paint that, just leave it. Yeah, so that's it. Done deal. So all I've got to do is go to Matt's and get my plasma cutter. That'll live in there. And we're all done. And then hopefully we'll play with the bloody plasma cutter doing something. I don't know what. We'll make it up as we go. So there you go. DIY welding multi-purpose table. Out of scrap shit. So the only thing that I bought was the casters. See how I'm saying casters? Not coasters anymore, they're casters. The screws and the brackets. Oh, I've put the I've only just spray painted these so they're a bit glossy. So I spray painted these. I bought the brackets and then obviously the screws. So wood screws, metal screws. And this thing is rock solid. Mark Victor rock solid. I could even, oh Jesus Christ, holy Jesus, I'm up high. Oh look, boat motor, crazy. So, no problems whatsoever. There we go. Oh, look at that. What are you gone and messed it all up now? Righto, Mark, shut up. Stop banging on about it. Yep, you've done a good job. The guys are over it now. See ya. Rightio, guys, so as I said last week, I'm going to go into a little bit more detail about the videos for 2020 and the rides for 2020. This is all hoping what I'm going to get done, the goals, whatever. So, MCT every Tuesday, that's the goal. That's what I'm going to try and do. Motorcycle camp cooking, or as we like to know it as, what the hell is it? Shit easy motorcycle camp cooking. Shh, YouTube doesn't like shit. That'll be an ad hoc type of thing. So whenever I see something or I think of something, I think, oh, that's a great idea, I go out and I do one of those videos. So it might be once a month, it might be once every second month, whatever it is. I've got a Uncle Ben's rice and some chicken and bits and pieces that I want to throw together. I'll most probably do that in the man cave because at the moment it's not the best time to be going lighting fires out in the bush, obviously. The map series, as I said, that was Big Sister Alley, Shacklands, Proving Grounds, Crusty Demon Pit Wellsford. There's so many different ones that I've still got to do. I might change it up a little bit. I have that cool map that I keep adding all the places, and it gives you guys an idea of where I'm situated here in Bendigo and how close, how bloody lucky I am to live here, like motorcycles, and have those places to ride around in. Might change it up, make it a little bit. I don't know. You've got to do something a little bit different. I don't think it was it didn't move. What am I trying to say? I just think I can do better. All right. Budget bike build. Obviously, the CB250 is sitting just down here. We're going to finish this one off. Obviously, we finished it. We did it, and it was that bloody Mad Maxi junker type thing. That was it. Now we're just changing it up because we want to sell it, move it on, and give it the best possible way of selling it. A wider audience of buyers to buy it, and then we've got to get another bike. Now that might be it might be another bloody Virago, it might be another CB. We want to get up it higher, like maybe a CB. What is it? 400s, 500s? I don't even bloody know. but we might end up going like a dual sport, maybe a 250. What are those bikes? The Honda. I rode one. Pickles had one. He let me ride it. The other one was the XT. The XT 250. That was supposed to be the next bloody bike to do up and to adventurise it, because it was a shut up. Righto, continue. So we will have a budget bike for 2020. Bike talk, that's where just an average bloke comes around with his bike. We sit down, we look at it, talk about it. That's it. I like it. I think everybody else likes it, so we'll continue to do that. Ride videos, that's if we do a ramble, me and Alistair just out in the bush, or tag along rides, any of the rides that we're doing out in the bush, roads, places, whatever, doesn't matter. They'll continue to come through. Reviews, so that's reviews of bikes or gear, camping gear, all that kind of stuff. They'll just continue to happen. Back to basics. I mentioned about back to basics. One person actually commented saying that I hope you continue to do back to basics. I'm not going to continue to do that, purely because it just ends up putting too much bloody pressure, and you've got to think of ideas of, you know, what's the next thing we've got to do, blah blah. I'm going to tee it up with Alistair, rah rah rah. But, you know, we might do something, and, you know, I don't know, whatever. But that's not really on the cards for this year, back to basics. Because if you want to learn, you know, pick up tips, there's just so many other videos. Just type in what you want. How to wheelie, how to bloody, I don't know, whatever, you know, turn corners in dirts. There's heaps of other people more experienced than me and Alistair to do that. Cool. All right, so now for the rides for 2020. Dual Sport Ramble. So we'll have 2 for 2020. Stop saying 2020. And that's the Bendigo Dual Sport Ramble. It's the one that we've always done. We're having one in March and one in August. I haven't set the dates within the next week or so. As I said to the crew guys, I'll have those dates set. Because this year I want to have the dates so that there's plenty of time for people to get time off work, book holiday, whatever it is they need to do to be able to make it onto one of these ramble rides. Now we're going to be throwing in a Castlemaine one. You've seen that I've done some tracking. I've got to still nut that down. That will be a kind of a little bit smaller type of ramble, a little bit easier. Not that the ramble ride's hard, but just a little bit simpler. Maybe for the guys that are getting really new, you know, maybe from going from road to off-road, they can jump on one of these, you know, even new to camping, so they just have basic stuff, just a little bit simpler. So we'll have that. I'm not sure whereabouts that's going to sit in, but I'll have all that done. Now, Dual Sport Expedition, and one of the crew members is a school teacher, and yes, I have spelt that incorrectly, but that's all right. That just means, you know, that's me, it's real. Cameron's Corner. So, me, Alistair, and May tried to get to Cameron's Corner. We went up to Broken Hill, crossed to Silverton, and then from Silverton you go the back way, instead of the main road up through Packsaddle, Tibera, and then across to Cameron's Corner. You go up, you pretty much follow the border. And you just got to go through all these bloody farm gates. It was crazy. It took quite a lot longer than what we expected. So we didn't make it. We had to pull short. We ran out of time. So we want to get there this time. We'll allow a little bit more time to do that. Obviously it's an expedition, so it's a supported one. Similar to the dual sports, it's just, you know, most probably 5 days is what it would take to get up and back to do that. So that's on the cards. Haven't picked a date for that, but that'll all be getting done. Road Bike Express for all the road bike riders out there. The plan for that is Otway Ranges. So we'll come down to Melbourne, go down, I think Mornington Way, Frankston, you keep going down, and then there's a ferry. I don't know what ferry it is. You catch the ferry across Port Phillip Bay, and then from there you get onto the Great Ocean Road and then into the Otway Ranges. So I want to pick out a pretty cool thing to do, and hopefully that'll be just a weekend ride, a Saturday and a Sunday to do that. And then of course we've got the tag-alongs for the crew. It's where me and Alistair, or just me, or whatever it is, whoever, I go out and I just say to the crew, if you want to come, bloody join us. It's not supported, it's just they can come along, and you've seen it before, what we do. We want to get Blue Rag done, so that's up in the high country, and it's a 4-wheel drive track, and it's just that, it's that iconic thing. I've seen videos and pictures, and you're going up this bloody thing, and the mountainside just goes down, and it's on this track, and then it's whoo, and it's just all the bloody, it's just cool as. So we want to get that track done, and that'll be a tag along for the crew. Hatta, which is up with the Murray Sunset National Park. Hatta's there, National Park's that side. But what I'm saying here, Hatta Riverside is the other side. And we've got the river that runs through there, and there's lakes and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot more touristy there, people with caravans and stuff like that getting there. So we want to explore that, because we both have not been on that side and seen that. They actually have a race there, dirt bike races. It's the Hatta Races. There it is, the Hatta Races. Toby Price. And of course there will be other tag-along rides throughout the year, but they're the two main ones that we've discussed, and that we said we want to get those ones done, and whatever else comes along from that. So that's it. That's all the stuff there. Now what I'm going to do is, this is the whole. So now I've done this. The crew's seen it. You guys have now seen it. So now I can move that through there, pull that down like that, and hey presto, I've got it. So, my little sit, you can't see what I'm doing now. I've got the, so this is the shit to get done. Let's go over to the desk and we'll check it out. Rightio, so this is my new little system. So that I can have all these bits and pieces. I'll show you what I've got. Get these off. Hang on. Righto, so I've made up these boards. I've got some holes in there. I didn't bloody think about it when I was doing it. I'm going to show you how this works. Let's cut these little bloody hole thingies out. Cool, so I've got that. I can refer back to this. We'll grab this. So just below this thing, I have that set up so I can have some boards just hanging out of the way. Hey presto, bloody good shit. Rightio guys, I just did this whole thing and I didn't press record, so sorry, I've already crossed out. So this is the shit to get done pad. I've already done a heap of stuff. Next week I'll be adding to this a whole new lot of stuff, but Alastairs chair got done. Rick fixed chair, he picked that up last night, that's done. The welding table, the Kero wash with the casters, the sandblaster with the casters and the whole frame. Harry's oil, no. Max steering, no. Bench grinder and sander has been done. In case of emergency box has been done and the crew has seen inside it. We've still got to finish off the CB250. The chrome rack for Harry. The scratch pad system, which is this whole thing, has been done. And it's still only January. Brilliant. Rightio, so that just gets popped straight on there like that. Beautiful. I'm loving this system. Rightio guys, so with all that said, now I just got to get it all done. Rightio, back to the man cave. Rightio guys, I want to do a quick shout out, a favour for Paul in South Africa. He's started selling the gotcha straps. You know, we sell the bloody gotcha straps. We've been selling them for quite a while now. That's what it is there. So he got a shipment of them coming from New Zealand. He thought he'd try and sell them because nobody was selling them in South Africa. He said practically they're unknown over there. Anyway, so he's set up a Facebook, he's got a website, and he's done his Google AdSense and business and all that kind of stuff. He's getting views, but he's not getting any sales. He's handed out a few to some people, prominent people around, but he's just struggling to bloody sell them. It's more common than bloody not. So Paul, just keep at it. Google is your best friend. Just that organic bloody. Shut up! Don't go into that stuff. I'll tell you about that later. So if there's anybody in South Africa looking for gotcha straps, check out this website. And on there at the bottom you'll see there's a link to his YouTube. He's got a YouTube video there that you can check out as well. Alright, hopefully I've done you good, Paul. Hey, did anybody check out my new sign? That was sent to me by Nick from over in the US. That's actually, he's got that in Australia. I think it was off eBay. And yeah, he sent it to me. It's bloody fantastic. It's actually a real sign. I'll give you a close-up. Oh yeah, danger confined. He actually was saying that he was trying to find one that said C50 because of obviously Harry being a Boulevard C50. But yeah, bloody fantastic. This is so, like, it's very flaky, so I made sure I've put it inside because I don't know how long that would last being outside. But yeah, love it. Bloody ripper, Nick. Chaotic detour. There you go. Here's the... Right, I've got something else I want to bloody... when I was doing that welding table, hang on. Rightio, so this bloody welding bench, when I first tried to get all that orange stuff off, which I believe was powder coating, I thought, right, just get into it, get on the old grinder and it'll rip through it. And it was ripping through it, but it was also ripping through, it was dealing with the powder coating and then instantly eating with the metal sticker. Like, oh my god, this is going to take forever. So I thought, alright, I'll give the orbital sander a shot. And I went to Nays and tried to find the most grittiest bloody sandpaper. I don't know what grit level that is, but it's quite aggressive sandpaper. But you can see that the stuff was building up on it. It was working, but it just wasn't getting through it as fast as I bloody well wanted it to. Nay happened to walk in and she said, why don't you try a less aggressive sandpaper? She said sometimes she's done that and it actually sands quicker and better than the more coarse stuff. So I went, hey, I'll give anything a bloody shot to make this an easier job. So this is 120, so it's a lot finer than the other one. I don't know if you can pick that. No build up on there at all, and instantly you could just see it worked way better than the coarser stuff, which in my brain goes, that does not compute, but it bloody well works. So if you're ever trying to do some type of sanding and you go for the big bloody coarse stuff and you go, oh, it's working, but just give the finer stuff a shot and just see how that works. So obviously it's not always going to work, but there you go. Well, there we go, guys. That's Man Cave Tuesday done and dusted for another week. Hope you all enjoyed it. I will see you next week, and remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.